辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 XOTF4B 投射 B2K 排跑部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡
头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个你是小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把全球越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你算牢记胖起来打中你的太阳穴足够让你倒地
足够让你倒地只要我在你们爬都爬不起来不用再抱期待整个西亚市场都被我们霸占像场龙卷风刮到我心
外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐目标非常精确在筒子林的基地被他们锁定
黑 T 黑屏黑头发黑帽黑眼镜 A1 当的都是贵宾我是一个比地球更高的卫星黑钻 AP 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击电话那个响开个广会议给压账或者看看汇率
你的老板他要给我面子读玩的网从来不受任何限制和我近距离接触只能通过电视我老着黑的黑甩着我的辫子在我面前摆拍摄影机炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低故事里散发的粉儿你看我的哪里就有
毛戴头顶着香牛仔看到我们出门拦着某个走开满汉全席当作下酒菜倒进水晶玻璃杯 A 瓶酒的价格给了这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，拽得动，来个乔丹和皮蓬的小配合，前面下还在补贴的超会车，手表上的转台上看不见到底点钟，24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Pacers. Two guys who can put up points in a hurry. Domantas Sabonis and Malcolm Brogdon are ready for action as they get primed for action at Staples Center. Pacers, Lakers. Tip-off in just a moment.
Legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there, and you can't go too close to all of that.
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Duarte in at the two-guard spot. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Bradley is out there with Jordan. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Now, this guy can fill it up from anywhere. James is adept at realizing when to take advantage of that mid-range game he possesses.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here are the Pacers now, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan in the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Brogdon, no good. LeBron outside. Left side, Westbrook. James kicks to Bradley. That three off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The shot no good by Duarte.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Free throw good, James.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Inside, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
You know, Karis LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Karis, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
Now here's LeVert after LeBron James's miss. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now here's Turner, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with Miles Turner.
There is no doubt. This guy at 6'11" is so active, moves so well laterally. This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps.
Lakers trail by 5. Outside Bradley. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Kept alive. Sabonis kicks to LeVert. Just 4 to shoot, and he makes that one.
That's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And it's Westbrook again missing. Pacers leading by 5. LeVert in the corner. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Brogdon with it. Now Anthony defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
That free throw good from Brogdon. In Malcolm Brogdon, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
In offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Indiana, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's LeBron trying to get open as Davis. Anthony with the bucket.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Westbrook against Brogdon. There's Sabonis. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And Turner throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Duarte passes to Turner. Puts it up. Kept alive by Indiana. LeVert comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Brogdon against LeBron. LeVert with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron passes to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Good in the shot. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And the grace of Davis's game, you know, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
Now Davis. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Monk finds Anthony. LeBron outside. Anthony in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Pacers. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe. Sends that shot back. My goodness.
"12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Brogdon, no good. It's LeBron with the drive.
LeBron gets speed at the rim. It takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Indiana out in front. They're up by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, with some teammates sidelined with injury, Malcolm Brogdon.
When we have guys down, you know, people need to step up, and I think people take a little bit larger roles, whether it's scoring, whether it's just being productive off the bench.
And Greg, as he says, that adversity creates opportunity for those players stepping into a bigger role.
And that's what this league is all about, being ready when your number is called. Those others have to rise to the moment.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Holiday with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Malik Monk is